Philadelphia. Let's go out to Cleveland, Ohio, where I have undefeated super middleweight Isaiah Steen, who takes on Kalvin Henderson. Is the main event of ShoBox 20th anniversary special. Takes place this Friday night live from Nebraska. How you doing, Isaiah?
I'm doing great.
Doing good. So before we get into your fight, obviously the boxing world is still talking about last night's fight between Jermell Charlo and Brian Castano. Did you have a chance to look at it?
I checked it out a little bit. I ain't watched the whole fight.
You didn't watch the whole fight? Well, which rounds did you see?
Like the first 7, 8 rounds.
And you left after the 8th round?
No, I had to do something.
There you go. Get prepared for a fight this week. Obviously, a lot of people talking about it. I'm sure you're focused on what's to be on Friday night. Kalvin Henderson. Talk about it. What are your thoughts as we're starting fight week here?
I'm in good shape. I'm ready. My opponent, I just know that he a straightforward boxer. I mean, he just straightforward and want to throw one knockout punch.
This is a big opportunity. Obviously, what's it mean to you to be chosen as one half of the main event for this big 20th anniversary special? It's a program that a lot of fighters have grown up on, and here you are main eventing one of their, one of their biggest programs to date.
This meant a lot to me. Like, I'm just happy that I'm main event. This is my first main event, 10-rounder, and on ShoBox. So this is a lot for me. This big, like this, the biggest fight in my career.
For the fans who haven't seen you, tell them a little bit about yourself. A lot of people know that you're the brother of Charles Conwell, who was in the news this week, got a big fight in Cleveland coming up. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about Isaiah Steen.
Isaiah Z-Wop Steen, 15-0, 12 knockouts. I'm a boxer / puncher. And July 23rd, I'm going for it all. I'm going for a knockout.
So when everyone wakes up on Saturday and maybe into next week, I know there's not a lot of boxing here in the United States in terms of the national television audience. You guys are about it. You guys are the show here in the United States. So this is a real chance to make a big impression on the United States boxing media, the boxing fans.
Right.
Is that something you've thought about? Ever since I guess the Fury Wilder fight was postponed. Isaiah Steen's the main event of the big show. With an impressive performance that puts you right in the mix of 168. Is that what you're thinking?
Yes, that was what I was definitely thinking.
Talk about Z-Wop. I know you were a big Detroit Pistons fan growing up, and that's a little bit of homage to Isaiah Thomas, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, my stepdad, like my favorite basketball player was Isaiah Thomas, and his nickname was Zeke. So we was going off of Zeke for a minute, and then everybody was shorting my name to Z, and then after that, my dad just seen how I was performing in the ring and just called and gave a whop after it, so it came after.
How does being a Pistons fan hold up in Cleveland?
Yeah, I was born in Detroit, Michigan. So
are you a Lions and a Tigers fan as well?
No, I was back in the day. Then it wasn't doing too well, so I had switched up.
So who do you root for now?
Football, I'll go for Cleveland Browns, where I'm from.
There you go. Big, I guess, Baker Mayfield and Odell Beckham. Obviously, like we talked about, your brother's a rising star, and I guess you're going to add your name to the list on Friday night with a big performance. Talk about the 168-pound division. Do you ever catch yourself looking at what's going on at the top of the division, or are you just worrying about what you need to do?
Both. I see the top division to imagine myself how I'm a player when I get big, like up there with them. So of course I got to watch everybody at 168 on the top division to manage the see what my skills at with them. So
how far away from, I don't want to put too much pressure and say Canelo, but maybe how far away are you from a Benavidez or a Plant or some of those guys? How far away do you think you are from maybe competing at that level?
I'm not that far. I'm really ready. Y'all will see July 23rd where I'm coming from. While I'm saying I'm up there already.
Talk about your style a little bit. You said boxer, puncher. You got 12 knockouts and the 15 wins. You're tall for the weight, so you like to work behind the jab.
Yes. All my fights, I got my opponents out of there for real. So y'all didn't see a lot of my boxing skills. July 23rd, I'm showing my boxing. I'm starting off boxing, a lot of jabs, head, body, and then when I see the opening and finishing, that's when I'm going to go for the kill.
You have a great team behind you. Train out in Cleveland, actually out in Toledo with the Rashawn and Otha Jones, and obviously your brothers in the camp, and Otha Jones the third in the camp. O'Shea Jones just made the Olympic team. Haven Brady. So I don't know if I missed anybody. You'll tell me if I missed anybody. But that's a great group of guys and girls to train alongside with.
It's another person named Jeremiah Lewis Watts. He been in camp with me every camp I've been in this year. And yes, all of them in the camp. So it pushed me, make me powerful, more stronger, more quicker, going more slicker. They just work next to them.
And, obviously also part, your DeBella Entertainment Holden Productions, also managed by David McWhorter, the reigning manager of the year, split team management. What's it like to have that kind of power behind you in terms of a split T and DeBella and Holden Productions?
I know my team got my back. They're going to work with me. So I'm just thankful to have a good team like that.
If we have, if Kalvin Henderson, who probably interviewed tomorrow, if he's out there watching this, you have anything to say to him?
July 23rd is going to be a hard fight. So get ready, be prepared.
There you have it. Last couple of questions. What do you want to say to the fans out there before we see you in the ring Friday night headlining against Kalvin Henderson, the 20th anniversary of ShoBox, the new generation?
I'm putting on a good performance, so make sure y'all tune in. My Instagram is __ZWAP, Facebook Isaiah Steen, and my Twitter is __ZWAP.
That's 2 underscores. Don't forget that. So actually, I think I might have interviewed before. So that's always my last question. Where the social media handle?
Say that one more time.
I said always. My last question is always about asking the social media. So you beat me to it.
Right.
So we will see you this Friday night. We look forward. It's a terrific main event to a terrific show, a historic show. We can't wait to watch it on Showtime this Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Isaiah Steen, thank you for a few minutes, and flex for us, man. Don't be shy. There he goes. Isaiah, thank you so much, and we'll talk to you along the way.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. And there you have it, Isaiah Steen, who will be taking on Kalvin Henderson in the main event this Friday night from Nebraska. It should be a terrific show. We'll be talking to all the fighters throughout the week. Kalvin Henderson, I believe, may get Martino Jules and Janelson Boca Chica maybe tomorrow as well. Just a couple things that we want to get over here. just ways to keep up with what we're doing here on Twitter at Abrams Boxing. On YouTube, you see the YouTube page, Mark.Abrams2 on Facebook, Mark Abrams Boxing on Instagram. And for all the latest boxing news, up to the second boxing news, 15rounds.com. And to see some of these interviews, some of the things I'm doing in terms of PR-wise, abramsboxing.com. So we look forward to seeing everyone tomorrow, talking to everyone tomorrow, getting some good comments about these great fights coming up. We talking to some fighters who will be fighting in Philadelphia over this weekend at the 2300 Arena. They'll also be on bxngtv.com. Tony Jetter Promotions will get some of those fighters on. And then next week, we got all kinds of great stuff coming. Fighters from Hard Hitting Promotions, big night at the Showboat that takes place July 31st. Also, some of the fighters who'll be fighting on the Big Fox telecast also July 31st. So thank you and have a great night.